propane for in your home?
We use it for our dryer, clothes dryer, our water heater, and our stovetop is all propane.
And you also mentioned you kind of use it for your business too.
We do. We have propane heaters. We have a trucking company, and a lot of times, especially in this kind of weather, when they get froze up, we have to use portable propane heaters to get them thawed out so that they can work.
How would a price increase affect you if there was one?
We would definitely have to rethink some of the uses that we use it for. Cut back on as much as we could, and there would always be the possibility of having to switch things over from being propane to possibly electric instead.
How would a shortage affect you?
We would definitely have to make some changes and work towards getting everything switched over to an electric base instead of a propane base. The cost would be pretty sizable, I would imagine, switching like dryers and things like that over to electric.
Are you considering scaling back propane use in light of the shortage declaration?
We definitely will cut back as much as we can to try to use as conservatively as possible. I know that we're fortunate enough that we heat with wood, so we don't have to worry about that that aspect of it, but I'm sure that there are a lot bigger places that use it a lot more, so we would just have to be a lot more conservative on what we use.
Was there anything else you'd like to add that I didn't ask you about this? Or?
I don't know.
You kind of mentioned that you've gone through this before, right?
Yes, it's common for it to go up during the winter months. We've always kind of been used to that part of it, but usually, it kind of comes back down as the weather gets warmer. Unfortunately, you can't foresee, whether it's going to go up or down. A lot of propane companies will push you to have a contract, and that contract locks you in a certain price. Well, if the price goes lower, you still have to pay the higher price. So a lot of people are very hesitant to sign contracts. There are a lot of people that do, but we've never been one to sign a contract in case, the prices do go lower. We're lucky enough that we own our tank, so we can have anybody, fill it. So we can price check and, basically like going to the gas pump, you're going to go with the one that's the lowest one, of course. So we're fortunate there, but not everybody has that option. They have to go with a certain company.
We're talking about all these issues, but what are some of the pros of having propane?
It's very clean burning, I feel it's more cost efficient than regular natural gas. And out here, you don't have the option of natural gas anyway. So really, if you're going to have anything gas, propane is your only choice. People in town, they don't generally have propane tanks. So, natural gas is more of what they can get. But I think it has more to do with logistics than, whether you burn propane or use natural gas. I think, you don't really kind of get that option.